How you doing, everybody? Back again with another video. As always, coding is fun. So today I'm just here to be able to share with you a little bit of some of the things that I was able to learn um, as I was working with C Sharp. Okay, so right now, as you can see, I have about three files that I'm using. Okay, so the run.cs is where if if you want to look at it in a perspective in C++, this is where you're placing all your implementations. And then in these two files, that's where I have my specifications, like classes that I would want to use, my encapsulation, my abstraction. I'm doing all that from there. Okay. The initial plan with this screening rubric, I really wanted to make it a web-based application. But right now I realized that I wouldn't be able to do all that in 2 weeks as I was teaching myself just the syntax and how to program in C. So I then decided just to do something in the console so that I can be able to just, understand and just to get a feel of how it's like in programming in C. All right. So let me just open the application.cs because right now in my class, as you can see, I only have like just some notes on what I want to build. Okay. So I'm just gonna show you what I have in the application.cs. All right. This is very important information for me. So that's the reason why I kept this documentation so that when I then start working on using the ASP.NET Core framework for C Sharp, I'll be able to refer back to this. All right. So right now, I created my fields. Okay, these are the fields that are created, and I have some notes on everything. And then I created my setters. Okay, this is so similar to Java, to be honest. When I looked at it, I was like, okay, this is so similar to Java. This is how you do it in Java. You know? So I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Okay, so I have my methods. These are the methods that I created, the setters. And then here I have my getter methods. Okay, as you can see. And then in my run, like I said, this is where I was now initializing instances of the class application object. All right. So the first object that I created was John, and then I say John with different scores. So just to give you sort of like a background of what's happening. So this is like a grading rubric that we use in my workplace, just on campus, BYU, Idaho. But we usually do it in Google Docs. So that's the reason why I want to make a web-based screening rubric, just to make life easier and to reduce data redundancy and, just making errors. It's pretty hard when you have a lot of people working on the same document, errors might occur and everything, all right? So based on an application from a student who's applying to be a TA or a tutor on campus or online, okay, we pretty much look at what they have submitted for the first part, all right, and then we give them a grade. So I was using the data type float to be able to do that, okay. Something that I just wanted to let you know, I had problems with using these getters here. I realized that, this was a double, and then here I had a float data type, the result. This is where I'm storing my information that I'm getting from here. So I realized that I needed to do what they call in C# implicit casting, and this is how you do it. Okay, so I had to implicitly cast this data type so that, you know, the double would get overridden, okay? And then I also created another object, Sam here, and I did the same, and you can see that I'm doing some calculations just to see the average score of the first part of the application. And then I have some if statements, the conditional statements, just to check, you know, if they have a grade that's less than 5, then, you know, this is what we're gonna get. Please don't hire, okay? And then if they have something between 5 to 5.9, that's moderate. You could hire if you don't have somebody who actually got a, you know, great grade that's above that. But then here we have 6 to 7, then this is what we get, okay? This will be displayed. So let me just run my code and see what we get as a result. Okay, so as you can see here, all right, I need to work on something here. This is not what I want to be displayed. It has a lot of numbers at the end. Okay, this is not it. Yeah, but as you can see, I'll fix that later on. But as you can see, I can be able to calculate the overall score, okay, based on, let me just do this. Let me just say 5 here, then I'll run the code again. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so as you can see, these are the scores that we gave to John. All these are the scores that we gave to John. And then here we can see that, what happened to my card here? This is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be underneath. Okay, anyway, it's okay. I'll fix that. All right, as you can see that, so he has a 6.1 and it's saying, well, good candidate, please hire, okay? And then here, we're calculating for Smith, and then it gives us here the overall score, okay? And it says moderate score. You could hire if you do not have candidates with score above 5.9, okay? So this is something that I've been doing in C#, okay? Like I said, eventually I really want to make this a big thing, using ASP.NET Code framework in C#. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you will like the video.